food that's good for you. Sounds so simple, but without losing the taste. Chef Harry, an old friend of mine. It is so good to have you here.
Did I just walk into something that I shouldn't have walked into?
It's a bromance. It's a bromance.
It is.
Now, we've known each other for a long time, and I'm glad you guys now are getting to know each other too.
Yes.
Sam,
Nice to meet you.
Harry, Sam,
Hi.
Harry, Jeff, Harry,
Jeff, Harry.
Sam, Jeff. All
Nice
right.
to meet
Anyway, I think we're done with that.
3 guys in the kitchen.
Nothing good can come
Very
from
little
this,
food, but
except-
a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? It is fantastic. I've known that you make food that'll give you taste buds, but you won't gain any weight.
Well, you know, I haven't had a choice.
something like
You know, I've started out just loving to entertain, and you know, I was really overweight and love food and love to eat. I'm a gourmand as well as a gourmet. You know, 5 books, 4,000 recipes, consulted for a lot of companies, done a lot of shows.
And I want to know, by the way,
now I
about-
can't eat anything, so I'm really careful about what I put in my body, and I'm careful about what I put in other people's too, in my
That's
restaurants. and
for health reasons. Yeah, certainly very good. And
for flavor reasons too.
and I want, and in a few moments, I want to after we get going with this, I want to talk about Cafe Colt. But first, what are we cooking today?
We're making a shrimp fajita salad. You know, we're getting into this season. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
We really appreciate next week. We deserve next week.
Yes,
It's nice.
big
I like
time.
to see
Yeah.
that
Thank you, Sam.
possibility of a 7. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, there
It's
you go.
really
Sevens.
cool, and not a minus sign in front of it and everything.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Now you make
Hold on.
this look easy. Is it easy
It
to
is.
do?
I'm a lazy chef, you know, believe it or not. I just feel that if you eat 3 meals a day and you live to be 80, it's 80,000 meals. And, you know, I can't stress over 80,000 experiences, especially
of
when you're
eating.
doing it. It is a lot. It's a pretty staggering statistic. And so what you put in your body, when you think about it, 3 times a day at least.
At least,
is,
yes.
And what we've added here is some fresh garlic, really healthy for you. All we have
smells so good.
sizzling and just a little bit of olive oil, not extra virgin because it doesn't hold the heat as well, just regular olive oil. And just some baby bell peppers and some red onion, really high in antioxidants, really good for you. This is a really healthy, delicious thing to serve guests and your family. That is red, very deep colored chili powder, and the deeper the color, the higher the antioxidant when you're doing spices.
very healthy. I love that
Cumin,
stuff
also
anyway.
super healthy for you, and smoky paprika, which is now
Yeah, you can smell
available.
it. Yep.
And I mean, this is it. You know, we've got 5 ingredients here going on, very simple. And mix them up, you can smell it. The aromas are just really knock your socks off.
Right on.
And then we're going to add some already cooked shrimp. So all we have to do is heat them up.
And that's watermelon, right?
And then watermelon.
Interesting.
Watermelon is a lycopene leader. It's super, super good for you. It's 92% water. It's got selenium in it. And I use it a lot in place of tomato because I really like the flavor. And when you're doing something with a Latin influence, it gives it a really, really great, great flavor. So you don't heat it very long because the shrimp are already cooked. If you're using raw shrimp, then what you do is you'd add them before you add the watermelon so the watermelon doesn't get all mushy.
Now we've got
we're just
about 2
gonna
minute
squeeze a
left.
lime.
Not to put any pressure, but just to give you an idea.
No
'cause
pressure.
This is so amazing. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just food.
It's just food. You know, why have I been so distracted for the last 45 minutes by the smell in
Well,
here?
that's
So
exactly
just
right.
so good.
And that's pretty much it. Then I just dump it over grains with blue tortilla chips. I've got some zero
That's easy.
yogurt, which is very great for your digestive system with the probiotics.
Instead of sour cream, right?
And then instead of dressing, I just use salsa and additional watermelon. And you've got a really colorful, awesome, awesome summer, spring, out on the barbecue thing to eat. Something to toss with to wash it down. I got these at ShopRite. These are new. These are Sneaky Pete's. I'm really high into fiber. Everybody
Yeah.
needs to be. And they just came out with a study that we are really under-fibered. So when I find something like this that I can have and drink, and it's 0 calories, it's awesome.
And you ought to know, and not to get personal, but you've had to be careful about what you
I search
eat.
for products like this.
Yeah.
I really do. And when I stumble across something that I can enjoy and that I can also share with people, and they don't have to know that it's healthy.
You don't have to run to the
that can be
hospital
our
after
little
a stomach-
secret,
Yeah.
exactly, or have a stomach ache. Also, I just want to mention we're doing flavors, raising a few $100,000 for the National Kidney Foundation on Tuesday. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look, you participated.
See, that's what I'm doing. If I'm not talking, at
Who
least I
showed
can
you the buttons? Big
Friends
big
of
show.
ours are the Hearst family out in
Yeah.
California. They have vineyards. They're doing the wine for flavors, and so we just got a lot going on. A lot of food, a lot of flavors.
For the
a lot of
Kidney
fun.
Foundation.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Cafe Colt, because you just opened this up, and this is the Blue Onion Dome building
the Blue
in
Onion
Hartford?
Dome. My
That's how
wife and I
think of it.
just moved in there, and we also have a pretty big project going on there. We opened our first little cafe. We're doing another restaurant, and we're doing a wholesale bakery, and we're doing an internship program and an educational program.
So you
in
have a lot of
conjunction.
free time, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it is.
Nothing to do
You
with
were
it.
asking me earlier, it's so early. It's like, I've been up since 2. I'm ready for lunch. What's the big deal?
So people can go in there. What are like?
We've got
what
a
times a day?
catering room that's on the 6th floor that we do a lot of private parties, more upscale events and business meetings. And then the cafe is more like a coffee shop and sandwich shop and
breakfast, lunch
and
kind of
cafe.
thing?
It's like the gathering place. You know, there's a lot of history at Colt, a lot of culture at Colt, a lot of Hartford heart at Colt, and it's quite they had a gathering place there, and we're really trying to get back into the history. My wife's a historian, and she's really the leader of this show. I'm just the cook.
Just the cook. That's all. That's all. Well, you have a lovely wife, and you have a lovely way with the kitchen here too.
right.
Real quickly, we got to go. But
Yes.
can viewers get that at Cafe Colt?
Viewers can get whatever they want. I really
Whatever they
cater to satisfying my customers.
There you go.
And you put a stack of 20s on the table, and I'll start it.
He'll do anything for you. All right, Harry. Perfect. Chef Harry, thanks so much for being with us. And of course, you can get more information by going to WTNH.com and click on the On Air tab, pull down to the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section.
You got that. You're good.
Really? I've memorized it.
You're good.
He's got it down too. Thanks, buddy. Great to see you.
again.
We'll see you again
Good to
soon.
work with you.
All right,
See you soon.
top stories and your forecast in just a moment at 7:28.